Hello traders, my name is Hippolito, aka Hip. I am a futures trader. My main instruments are the Dow Jones, YM, and crude oil, CL. And I have decided to make a vlog of my trading. And basically, the idea is to make a video at the end of the week to recap my trading week, to discuss my trades, discuss how I managed them, my ideas, what was I trying to do, the trades that I've missed, the trades that I've failed on or mismanaged. Basically, it's like a blog on my trading on a video, and just want to for this the purpose of this video is basically the introduction of my idea and to discuss my layout and how I go about my day. And right here, what you see here is a daily chart with my two moving averages. They're 20 and 200, and they're both exponentials. And I look for pullbacks to these moving averages. I use them for targets. I use them as magnets as the day progresses or the year progresses, being a daily chart. And I use them for support or resistance. There I do have a couple setups on them, basically pullbacks. And from here, I look for little patterns. I look for balances, for bars that are balanced within each other. Three bar balance, pin bars, exhaustions, highs and lows extremes, reversal bars, just to get an idea of what the day might bring the following day and whatnot. These yellow boxes that you see here, these are my range gaps that have not been filled yet, and I just keep track of that. I use those also as targets and magnets, and/or magnets, and key levels. Right now we have three since the low of February, and on the way up. Right now we're about to test a high, so that black dash line is the all-time high from 12/31, 2013, and just keep eye on that level. So basically, yeah, this is my daily chart. So I study this chart first the moment I step in front of my screen, just to get a big picture or a big idea of what's going on. And from here, I go to my 60-minute. This is my 60-minute chart, and in this chart, I make a more of a detailed structure of what the trading world is, the YM is doing basically, and just get a good idea of the structure, how it's moving, levels, if it's in a trend channel, if it's in a trading range, and I just put out my lines and I go from I base I make a plan on those lines and those technical analysis that I do to it. And I do have a profile, volume profile on the right hand side on this chart here, and this profile is from October 9th low, swing low. That was a big swing low, so I just keep a profile on that. uh, Basically, I look for volume, no high volume nodes, low volume nodes, points where the market might find resistance when it breaks channels or when it breaks out of a trading range. That's when I use my profile to see where it might go once it's out of its nature, basically the trend channels and whatnot. And I basically I make my post my lines, and I just keep everything together just to keep my ideas, my biases intact, and just to get a good idea of what the market is doing. And just structure my day. So from this day here, once I get an idea, I also with this chart, I keep track of the overnight levels. This is a 24-hour chart, 60-minute, and I like to see what the market is doing overnight. If it's tagged any levels, if it's tagged any lines that I have up, if I see any levels that are very levels that I have are difficult or holding, very resistance levels or support levels, I like to watch it overnight. Try to get again, makes my planning with more precision. So from this, once I gather the levels from overnight, I go from here to my 3-minute chart, which I only have 3 time frames. That's my daily chart here. And in this layout here, I have the regular basic volume indicator on the bottom, and on the chart itself I have a VWAP, which is like the main tool trading indicator that I use. I do not use moving averages on this time frame at all. I use the VWAP. It's the only line that I have. I keep track of the previous days and highs, days high and low, and those are the purple lines here, the violet lines. The red lines are the naked VPOCs, and the black lines are the naked closes that have not been filled yet. I have a volume profile for each day. It gives me an idea of the value area of that particular day. I also have a, when the days are balancing or within each other, I like to keep a profile of that balance and see how the day progresses within its balance area, its formation, and I look for levels that I might test or fail for magnets or whatnot, and get just structural. And I also love to use trend lines, trend channels, and all that stuff. Technical. I really don't like to bombard my charts with too many indicators. It's mostly price action and levels, but basically my biggest ideas come from the 60-minute and the daily. And I like to what I'm trying to do basically with my trading is to minimize my trading and increase my size as far as how many contracts I want to trade. So just trying to not finesse, but be a little more picky, be a little more precise with my entries instead of just sitting there and just scalping all the way. I would like to get, just have a level, have a plan, have a level stated on the chart or marked on the chart, and wait for a price to get there. If it doesn't get there, don't trade. Basically, minimize my trade, my over trading. If I do have, actually I've worked a lot on that. It's another past life in trading, and minimize my trading and increase the amount of contracts I would like to trade, and that's basically my main goal. So I just want to keep track of that by making these videos, and yeah, basically this is it. This is my layout. Very simple. This 3-minute again is only it has a VWAP, volume profile, prior days and highs and low, the current open, and the naked levels that I have not been tested on this 3-minute. And that's just my trading. If you guys have any questions on my trading and whatnot, give me a heads up, and I would like to discuss. Feedback is always welcome, and yeah, that's about it, guys. Take care.